Hi folks, this is Stacy and welcome to my channel. Each week as I get ready to set out for the week ahead, I pull an intention card and I share it with my community to support you in finding those positive thoughts that everybody keeps telling you that you need to think. And not only do we think we provide a thought, but we also share a beautiful image and affirmation from my intention card. And this is the card for this week. I am my true essence. This is quite an interesting graphic art that was done here by my artist. And the affirmation that goes with I am my true essence is I yield to the universal essence that dwells deep within me and allow this to guide my thoughts, words, and actions. I'm going to read that again. I yield to the universal essence that dwells deep within me and allow that to guide my thoughts, words, and actions. Now, how are we going to pull on this intention for the week that we have coming up? Well, first of all, we have to recognize that you are not your body and you're not even the thoughts that you think, right? Your true essence is the person or the beingness that is seeing all of these things, that is hearing all of these things. So you are really an observer of what's happening with your body, and you are an observer of what is happening in your mind. Now, for some of us, especially if this is your first time listening into self-awareness and understanding what self-awareness really means, it may sound a little quirky, but the truth of the matter is that just as the card kind of replicates, your true essence is really much greater than your body, what you can see, right? And even the thoughts, the things you can hear that you're thinking. You are a part of a much wider universal energy. And you can feel that energy when you are connecting with other people. We may want to simplify it by calling it community, if you want to bring it down to more of an earthly kind of definition. But the truth is that you have an inner self that you know exists in there. You can feel this person, this being that is the one that is making the decisions, you know, taking those big steps and bold moves and having or generating those thoughts. And so how do you connect to your inner self? How do you connect to your true soul essence? Well, first and foremost, you set an intention to connect to your inner essence. And that's what this week is all about. And why is that important? Because sometimes it's very difficult for us to make decisions. Sometimes it's very difficult for us to even make it through a day. You know, forget about trying to make decisions, but just making it through the day, just getting up out of the bed. For some of us, it's very difficult to do that. And so what we want to be able to do is we want to feel like we have an anchor, somewhere that we can look to, you know, for our own inspiration, our own motivation, that intrinsic motivation. So whether it is that you are pulling for a famous speaker, famous motivational speaker, or a personality or a celebrity, that's the word I was looking for, a celebrity that is going to be, you know, pouring some positive thoughts into you, any of those things are external. The power that we have begins internally, right? The power that we hold is within our essence. This is where the answers really lie. But we have lost our way in terms of tapping into our essence and really using the true self, our true self, to guide our path. For women, you know, people talk about having women's intuition. And where we kind of lose our way with intuition is we pile on stories on top of that. And those stories are not usually positive things, right? So that's one of the ways you can kind of distinguish between your intuition, which is your guiding force, and the stories that you build up, which are usually associated with fear, associated with guilt, associated with shame. And this is whether it's guilt, shame, and fear that you're putting on yourself, or guilt, shame, and fear and upset that you're putting on others. Okay, so let's tap into our true essence this week, and we can do that by acknowledging that we know we have an internal self, an internal being that is actually making our decisions for us, that is giving us signals, you know, those gut signals, those heart signals, the things that are within you that are pointing you in a particular direction. And allow that inner self, that inner voice, the one that is between all of the mad thoughts that run around, to guide you in your thoughts and your actions, and even more importantly, the things that come out of our mouths, our words. Okay, so let's look at our intention card again for this week. I am my true essence. And just a reminder, guys, if you want to get your own deck of intention cards, the link is in the description, in the notes for this video, and they're available, very easy to get on Amazon. So you can always have your cards available so that you can look it up as we go through our weekly intentions. So take care, guys, and have an amazing, amazing week. See you next time.